my name is Kim Cullen, and I'm a personal injury attorney in Winter Park, Florida. We talk to people all the time who've been involved in automobile accidents, and one of the most frustrating things for most of our new clients is the loss of their vehicle. And so a lot of people don't understand that there are multiple aspects to a vehicle property damage claim, and one of those aspects, or one of the elements of a vehicle property damage claim, is loss of use. Loss of use is sort of exactly what it sounds like it is. It's a claim that a person can make as part of the property damage to their property that for the loss of use of their vehicle. So the most classic example of loss of use is where someone hits you in an accident. They have property damage coverage. You take your car to the shop and they tell you they need to have your car in the shop for a week to repair it. And so they place you, the at-fault party's insurance company places you in a vehicle similar to the one that you were driving at the time of the accident, and then they pay for the rental car for the week or so that your car's in the shop. That's the classic sort of loss of use, how it's handled. So more recently, people don't always want to get into a rental car as a result of an accident. Or for example, if a person's under the age of 25 and they're not allowed to rent a car, the rental car company won't do business with them, then the way loss of use is handled more modernly is that people just take Lyft rides or Uber rides to and from work or wherever they need to go, and they just keep the receipts, or they take a screen cap on their phone app. And so then they turn those in to the at-fault party's insurance company for a reimbursement at the end of the time that the car's in the shop. And the third way that loss of use sometimes comes into play is when someone uses their vehicle for work. For example, several years ago, we represented a lady who owned one of those hired cars, like a black Lincoln town car. And when she was involved in a crash, and so when her car was out of commission, she wasn't making any money. So we were able to take a look back at the money that she was earning on a regular basis leading up to the date of the accident, and then we asked the insurance company to reimburse her for the time that her vehicle was lost while it was in the shop getting fixed, for the average of her daily wage, which she was earning from the use of that car. So that's sort of the third level of loss of use. And obviously, if you used a vehicle for construction work or something like that, that could also come into play. So if you've been involved in an accident and your vehicle's been damaged and it's out of commission for a while, and you have questions about loss of use, please call us. We'd love to answer questions. All you have to do is call our office at 407-254-4901. You can always text us at 407-644-4444. You can email me personally to kmc@cullen-hemphill.com. If you have questions similar to this one, you can always find hundreds of blog posts and videos on our website, and you can also find similarly videos on our YouTube channel. If you like the content that we put out, just please hit the subscribe button below, and that way you'll be notified each time that we publish a new video. And they're almost always about personal injury cases, and they almost always include extremely useful information.